I'm Alessandra Barrett, Senior Content Editor for JOC, and I'm at our 2019 Container Trade Europe with Johan Nenga, CEO of Guangzhou Ports Europe. Great to see you again, Johan.
Hi, Alessandra. Great to be back.
We got together about a year ago.
Yeah.
What has happened with the port in the last year? How's your year been?
Guangzhou Port and the deep sea port is Nansha. I'm representing them here in Europe. And in the deep sea trade lanes, the big east-west trade lanes, Nansha was relatively less known. We see Nansha growing from strength to strength. We had actually, without extra sailings this year, initially, I come back to that later, we had double-digit growth. So on the same vessels, there's more and more Nansha cargo. So that's very good news for us. It's in line with what is happening in South China. There's sort of transformation going on there. I think I talked about it also last time. South China, the Pearl River Delta, is becoming one big metropole of 70 million people. These cities are growing into each other more and more, Hong Kong, Shenzhen, Guangzhou. And the cargo flows are transforming within that area as well. So where Shenzhen in the past was really sort of the lead port and growing very fast, Shenzhen is flat, Hong Kong is going down, and Nansha is now the big growing port. It's the west side of the Pearl River Delta. It is the sort of more attractive side now for production. There's more space. It's easier and cheaper to launch warehouses. And we see that transformation really starting to take place now. So we had a great year.
You mentioned new services. Can you tell me a little bit about that?
Yeah, because now, quite recently, really in the last 2 months, we got a new service connecting North Europe with Nansha. So we now have 2 services per week for the northern part of Europe and 2 services per week Mediterranean. And we also got, as we speak almost, the new service, East Coastal Water Service to the US. And that's the first East Coast service that we have. So we really start to have all the trades covered now in Nansha.
Anything else that you see for the year ahead?
The year ahead, well, firstly, I talked about this transformation. I think that it only started. That is going to increase. Very technical. There has been built another bridge over the Pearl River Delta, which makes it even easier to start to use Nansha as a hub in South China. But very important is that some of our big investments are being delivered in the middle of, well, say, Q3 of next year. The biggest impact is the rail connection. So really, we have on-dock rail as from 1st of October next year.
2020?
2020, yes. And secondly, Nansha is also investing a lot in warehousing space, because if you want to be a hub, that's very important. Just a terminal is not good enough. And we also have invested in specialized warehousing, meaning temperature controlled. So it's going to be the biggest temperature controlled facility for South China. And fresh food, it's getting more and more important. Also beverages, it's getting more and more important for the Chinese market. So I think that's going to be very attractive for the importers.
Great. Well, thanks for taking time to sit down with me again.
Yeah, thank you very much. It was great.
Thank you. I've been speaking with Johan Nenga, CEO of Guangzhou Ports Europe.